Hey, what's happening? My name is Tuto Marangula. Happy Tuesday, and here are your news updates. A woman in Durban was robbed, then forced to give her robber a lift home. Vin Diesel has been named the hottest bald man in the world. And Dischem made headlines this past weekend when it was discovered in a leaked memo that the CEO has put a moratorium on hiring white people. The proverbial discussion of racial equality in South Africa continues. How exciting. It's Mzansi in 5. So Vin Diesel has been named the sexiest bald man in the world. This is according to a study conducted by the London-based company Reboot. The search engine optimization company considered several factors to create an index score out of 10 for its top 10 sexiest bald men list. First of all, I just want to say, no offense to my British friends, but any study conducted by a UK-based company that's meant to determine taste, whether it's food, clothing, architecture, or even human attraction, is very questionable. I'll give you an example. Do you know Vin Diesel dethroned as the sexiest bald man alive? Prince William. Yeah, you know, the dude whose parents were distant cousins and whose grandparents are also cousins and grew up together and is a product of generations of inbreeding. That's who this company decided was the sexiest bald man alive for 2 years in a row. He hasn't even fully embraced the bald life yet. He still keeps the side of his hair like a former high school rugby star who's gained weight but still insists on squeezing into their first team rugby jersey. It's like, yo, bro, we get it. Yes, you scored the winning try on Derby Day, and it was amazing. That was 19 years ago. Time to let go. This year, Mr. William, I assume his first name is Prince, was named the third sexiest bald man alive, while Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson came in 9th place. I'm sorry, I can't do this. I can't. Do you see why we can't trust British taste? Have these people not seen how shiny The Rock's head is in the Fast and Furious franchise? The man will make Instagram posts where you can literally see his head cooking.
Good morning. Just got this very early morning cardio in. As you can see, the sun's coming up. I beat the sun up. I beat you up today, son.
How is he not the hottest bald man alive? You know what? I digress. Let's move on. A woman was robbed at an intersection close to King Shaka International Airport and then forced to give her alleged robber a lift. According to a spokesperson for Reaction Unit South Africa, the woman, who was driving a champagne Mercedes-Benz, was stationary at an intersection when the assailant entered her car from the passenger side. He then brandished a knife and told her to take a U-turn. He then directed her towards an unpaved road leading to Canelands and then stole 150 rands from her before exiting her vehicle. The woman was unharmed, thank God. But I do want to mention this. Regardless of what part of the world you live in, lock your doors. And I mean every door. Front doors, back doors, bedroom doors, bathroom doors, but especially car doors. The guy was only carrying a knife. And according to a study I conducted this morning, it's difficult to open a locked car door with just a knife. It's like science or whatever. And finally, Dischem Pharmacy Group faced criticism over the weekend after a leaked memo revealed that the board had made the decision to refrain from hiring white people. The letter to all senior management, dated September 19, 2022, states, a moratorium is placed on the appointment of white individuals. This includes external and internal appointments. Dischem Pharmacy CEO Ivan Saltzman said, following a review of both the employment equity profile in the organization and the recent BBBBEE, there's so many B's now, verification process, it was evident that the organization's efforts to effect transformation in terms of its employee profile remained inadequate. The memo went on to say, where no suitable candidate is found and a white is appointed, we need several blacks just to maintain the status quo. After public backlash and pressure, Mr. Saltzman did release a statement apologizing for the wording of the letter. But that's irrelevant. What really needs to be discussed is the effectiveness of hiring quotas, as well as the legacy of broad-based black economic empowerment, BBBBEE. So many B's. This was a strategy that had the best of intentions when it was first introduced in 2003. It sought to bring not just equality, but financial equity to the people who had been previously disenfranchised during apartheid. Unfortunately, 19 years later, it's evident that the people that have benefited from BEE are mostly high-ranking members of the ANC. If anything, the opposite of black economic empowerment has happened. Dude, a Kit Kat is now $11.99. It was 11 rands a month ago. It's also smaller. A regular Kit Kat in Australia is 50 grams. In South Africa, it's 42 grams. And I know it's not the first time I've brought the Kit Kat thing up. It's just to remind you all about how much they're f***ing us. I want my 8 grams. The truth is, in 2022, racial quotas are an outdated law and practice. Not only are they discriminatory towards young unemployed white South Africans, who have been raised in what they're meant to believe is a free and democratic society, but they're also insulting to young black people as well. Because all they imply is that we won't hire you based on your merit, but based on your race. And for every qualified white person we hire, we have to get 3 black people just to keep the government happy. And these are factors that contribute to a country's economic struggles. When companies have to create hiring policies that tiptoe around antiquated and irrelevant government regulations. The country needs more income tax to stimulate the economy. So whoever wants a job should get the job. Whoever qualifies should get the position. That's it. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Tutu Marangula. Happy Tuesday. I said it already, but it's Mzansi in 5.